Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Team Wilbob. I'm Staff Sergeant Robert Williams, recruiter for the Washington Army National Guard. Do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button so you'll be able to see all of my new videos as they come up. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to get promoted. Now, there's different times that you can get promoted. You can come in as a higher pay grade. You can get promoted before you leave for training. You can get promoted after you come back from training, and then we'll talk about how you get to the first NCO rank, or non-commissioned officer, which is E5 Sergeant. So the first thing we're going to discuss is basics of enlisted pay grades. So there are 9 different pay grades in the United States Army, from E1 to E9. You have private, private second class, private first class, specialist, sergeant, and then various iterations of sergeants, all the way up to the sergeant major of the Army. So here are the ways that you can get promoted, starting with coming in as a higher rank than just E1. The most common way to do that is to have college. If you have 15 semester hours or 22 quarter credit hours, you can come in as an E2. If you have 48 semester or 72 quarter credit hours, you can come in as an E3. Now, you can also come in as an E2 through various scouting programs. You can have your Eagle Scout, your Girl Scout Gold Award, your Sea Scout Quartermaster Award, Civil Air Patrol Phase 2 with the Billy Mitchell Award, Venturing Scout Silver Award, Naval Sea Cadet Corps Certificate of Achievement. All of that will get you to E2, or any one of those will get you to E2. You can also get E2 through 2 years of junior ROTC that you had in high school, or the National Defense Cadet Program. If you had 1 year of ROTC in college, you can also have E2. If you went to a vocational school after high school, you can also get E3 if you have at least 2 full years of that. So when you go to a trade school, you can use that to actually come in as a higher rank. If you have a bachelor's degree, you will come in as an E4. You can also get E4 with the Civilian Acquired Skills Program. So if you have a very specific set of skills that the Army needs, you can come in at that higher rank. Now, how do you get promoted before you leave for basic training? There are 3 ways. If you are an E1, you can get to E2 through what's called Stripes for Skills. It's a test where you go over the soldier's creed, your general orders, rank structures, basic first aid, and you pass the APFT, the PT test, and a few other skills. You'll be able to get your E2. The next way to get promoted before you leave basic training is referring a friend. So if you have someone who joins because you referred them, you can get either E2 or you can get E3. If you refer at least 2 friends, you'll get an E3. The next way is what's called time in service, time in grade. So if you have at least 6 months after you've joined as either an E1 or an E2, you'll get promoted to that next rank. Now, how do you get promoted once you come back from training? It's the same time in service, time in grade thing. So you should be at least an E2 by the time you get back from training. And you'll have another 6 months until you can make E3, and another 12 months after that to make E4. However, you can get a waiver to be able to be promoted to E3 after only 3 months, or E4 after only 6 months as an E3. Now, how do you get that first coveted NCO promotion to E5? Well, you go to a board. In active duty, they do an actual in-person board. In the National Guard, we do what's called a paper board. You submit a packet. Now, both boards take the information from this same exact packet to do part of your score. So that is the bulk of how you are going to get promoted. So there are 8 different categories that each get up to 75 points. So the first one is going to be your rifle qualification. You can get 25 points for marksman, 50 points for sharpshooter, and 75 points for expert. Easy way to get lots of points. The next one is your APFT score. The higher your score on your APFT, and by the time you come back now, the ACFT, the higher your points are going to be. The next long game type part of this is college credits. The more college credits you have, the more points you can get. You can get up to 60 points if you do not have a bachelor's degree. And if you have a bachelor's degree, you get automatically 75 points, the full amount in that section. Then you can do Army online courses. So for every 5 hours of training that you do online, you get 1 point. So that can actually really start to add up. You do, say, an 80-hour course for learning a language, that's a bunch of points right there. The next section is awards. And that's things like your Army Achievement Medal, your Army Commendation Medal, and your Strength Maintenance Ribbon. Any other schools that you go to after you complete AIT, you get points for. So 5 points for every week of Army training. And then, of course, you get the points for time in service and for time in grade. The last one you get points for is how much time you spent overseas on deployments. So why am I telling you how to get promoted to E5 before you even leave for basic training? I'm telling you that because it's a long game strategy. How many things can you do before you even leave that will get you points on the board? Well, if you refer a friend and they join, you get the State Strength Maintenance Ribbon. And that's 5 points out of your 75 possible points for awards. That right there can put you as many as 5 people higher on the board just because you referred a friend. Then also college credits. If you come back and immediately go to college, you know that you're going to start getting points for that. You can also right now work on your online courses. As soon as you come back, you can get your online courses done and continue to do those. Those are 3 things that you can do long before you're even eligible for promotion E5, and that will help you because a lot of people don't even do those. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in and learning about promotions. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you still have not done so you can hear more things about how to succeed in the Army and just fun stuff that we get to do. Have a nice day.